It is one of the most popular races, reality shows on TV, and it's intense. And I'll tell you what, there are two sisters, real estate agents from Charleston, South Carolina, that are owning it this season. We're talking about the Amazing Race, and so excited to have Haley and Kaylin Williams with us to talk about this adventure. Hello, girls.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much. We're so happy to be here. Yes.
Ladies, we have so many questions. Last week, we saw you all in Colombia, Colombia.
Yes.
You had to sleep in a cave. What was that experience like?
That was a rough experience, I would say. Well, you're all in a cave together, and so there's just a lot of stinky feet, a lot of snoring. D'Angelo is a snorer. So
D'Angelo is a snorer,
yeah.
That's right. And the ground is really hard. So you have a sleeping bag, but you're sleeping on rocks. So it was a brutal night's rest.
And then you have to get up and race.
All right, I know you can't give us all the details about the rest of the season, but I thought that was really scary and challenging. Going forward, what are some of the other really scary, challenging moments y'all have coming up in the season?
Well, okay, so right now we're going to be in Brazil tonight.
Yep.
So this challenge I think was pretty scary, just alone in itself, being in Brazil. They prep you before you get there with security, just to warn you, like, don't ever leave your team. Like, you stay with your camera crew and your sound guy the whole time, because you're in some dangerous places.
All right, now on our last week's episode that we just saw here in the Midlands, Leo and Alana did you guys a solid helping you out in the challenge. Were you surprised by that, and do you have a chance to get them back going forward?
We weren't surprised by that. We had started to form an alliance with Leo and Alana. What the editing doesn't show is that when we were leaving from LA to Trinidad and Tobago, I sat right next to them on the plane, and I started to bond with them on the plane, and we just kind of made like a little alliance then. Like, if we are in a challenge to where we need your help and vice versa, we got your back. So we weren't surprised at all. And also what it doesn't show is in Colombia, our crew flew off with the wind. So yeah. So Haley and I were just running around blind to that challenge.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right,
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, when you're in casting, you meet them in casting, and you can't really talk much in casting, but you do form a little bit of a bond depending on who you cast with. So we did bond with them in casting, and then we bonded with them on the plane. So we had a bit of an unspoken alliance at that point, but we were definitely forming one.
All right, now quickly before we go, I got to get some behind the scenes dirt. And I've always wondered, and my son and I have talked about, when do you guys get to shower? Because they never show you getting to sleep or shower. When does that happen?
You just take a shower when you can get one. You have a lot of wipes. You have a stinkometer, which is off the charts.
The showering's not as bad. We got to shower, I'd say, every couple days, but the hand washing your clothes is the tricky part. So when we were in Brazil, it's so moist there, so your clothes do not dry. So I would say that was even tougher than not showering. Was you would get in the shower sometimes at the end of a leg, and you would be washing. You would get into the shower clothed and wash your clothes while you're showering, because
so tired.
Yes, you're so tired. You don't have a washing machine. So,
and then when you go to do the next challenge, you're putting back on those sticky wet clothes, and so it's not the most comfortable experience.
It's an uncomfortable experience.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think you guys are fantastic. You certainly have kept a positive attitude and got along like sisters. I mean, do y'all fight at all? Last question. Do y'all fight at all coming up in any season it's show?
We actually got into a little fight during the truck challenge, and I told her, I was like, you can keep being a brat to me, but you're dressed as a clown, so
it didn't show that.
Joke's on you, clown.
Well, we are rooting for you guys. You have done an amazing job. You are certainly making South Carolina proud, and I'm fingers crossed you guys get to stay on tonight's episode.
Any hints? So much.
Do you have any hints for us? Any hints? 1 week for yes, no 1 week for no?
Guess we'll find out.
All right. All right. Well, make sure to tune into the Amazing Race tonight on WLTX. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.